guys, we have quite a few updates. Obviously, as you can see, I'm standing in a trenchway that the plumbers have done. This goes all the way from where my house basically begins, all the way to technically the other side of two other neighbors' lots. Now, this is actually one of the biggest updates we have for this video. Now, the plumbing is being done, but the biggest thing here is this trenchway is on the right side of my lot if you're looking away from my lot. Now, the intention was actually to have our utility easement on the far other side of our lot, but the issue there is the only way that we can get to this lot, as well as my neighbors in front of us, is going down that driveway that we had planned on basically trenching up, as you can see. So instead of that, we actually got approval from our neighbors on the other side, which is another huge update I have for you guys as well. Now, you may be asking, how exactly do I get approved for an easement that technically is not even on my lot? Now, it's gonna be on my neighbor's lot, and it goes all the way through the other neighbor right in front of me. Well, the cool part is none of this was really actually planned. I didn't even know that this was gonna be happening, but my direct neighbor here owns about 11 acres. So you have my neighbor's house here directly beside mine. He actually has a handful of cows within his acreage as well. He's actually gonna keep his house and develop the entire 11 acres in front of him. It's gonna be about 7 or maybe 8 other houses that start at $3 million, but are substantially smaller, and the lots are substantially smaller to my almost 2 acres here. Now, that's the handful of good news, and I'm gonna update you on the plumbing that is all done or largely done behind me, but with some good news does come some bad news. Now, obviously, adding an additional utility easement to not just have one on one side of my property, but now 2 is gonna come at a cost. Now, not an extensive cost, but it will be a cost nonetheless. Now, the other bad news here, unfortunately, I didn't really have any choice. Now, the neighbor in front of me grandfathered in and basically doesn't have to pay for this, but the entire driveway leading from the street to my house per the city of Southlake, fortunately, is going to be a cost me entirely, but I'm gonna have to pave it. Right now, it's just gravel. We're gonna go as cheap as we can and just do whatever we can to get the approval from the city. But that, again, when we're dealing with a cost plus loan here, a cost plus construction loan, it's an additional cost that we didn't have planned that's just gonna be adding to the entire bill. But the good part about all of this is I have a rather large contingency part of my loan baked in, so if there are any overages, I'm gonna be well prepared. But that's all the bad news I have for you guys today. Let's get back to giving you some of the updates and good news that we have when it comes to the property, and that's gonna be the plumbing. Now, it's largely supposed to be completed either today, if not early next week. And I'm just gonna walk you through kind of what we're looking like when it comes to the house itself. Now, some of it has started to be buried. It was largely trenched earlier this week, and they have, as I mentioned, largely finished here, but they do have a little bit of fill left to do. But this particular trench that I'm looking at here basically is the trench that leads through basically the far left of the house, which is gonna be where a lot of the first floor plumbing is going to be. Now, if you look directly in front of me, that is going to be where our kitchen lies. So you can kind of get an idea of just how central the kitchen is and how great of a view leading to the backyard that I'm gonna have. Now, some of this plumbing is actually gonna be plumbing that runs directly upstairs. So this is plumbing here that's gonna go straight to the second floor. There's no plumbing here on the first floor, but if I take one more step over, we get towards the back end of the house here. Now, you can see the plumbing that sticks up on the far end of the house. That's actually gonna be our pretty good sized dog room. Now, if you know me, I have a handful of dogs. It's gonna be nice to have a place that our dogs can go back into where we can keep them at night, but also a place that they can essentially go outside whenever they need to. This will be wrapped around, that will have a fence included. It'll all be turfed and super easy to maintain, but also a place that they can come and go. Now, turning back around here, this is going to be the drain line for our half baths. And the rest of the open space beyond that is going to be our garage. But let's go ahead and flip the camera towards the other side of the lot here as I'm kind of stepping all over these trenches here. Bear with me. This, as I remind you again, will be one of the areas of the kitchen. I think we have 3 sinks, so it's pretty extensive for a 7,200 square foot home. Gonna have a large entertainment space. This is largely gonna be living room here. See some plumbing on the far side wall over here. Now, this is going to be our primary bathroom, our laundry, our second bathroom, so on and so forth. What will be nice here is this is actually our soaking tub, something that I personally am not gonna ever use myself, but this is where our tub will lie. The 2 pools in front of me are going to be where you're looking at your double vanity. I believe this is gonna be the toilet, and then you also have what will be something I wanted custom in this house, and it's gonna be a sauna. Now heading back into the house here too, this is going to be a secondary bathroom, the furthest plumbing lines, and this right here is gonna be our utility or laundry. Now the main reason I'm doing these videos is obviously to update a pretty massive project, probably the largest project I'm ever gonna do in real estate. Now I've been doing it for about 8 years now. Probably gonna do this for the rest of my life, but I don't foresee myself building another 7,200 square foot home. I also am filming this type of content so I can look back, let's say 12 months from now, and just see the massive difference, or even 20 years from now and be able to look back and see my young self building a house that we've created so many memories in. But also on the flip side, to be able to create a vision for people, be able to showcase that, hey, I am essentially building a $3 or $4 million house, and less than 10 years ago, I was a gambling addict. I made absolutely no money. Whatever I did make, I would wind up gambling. I made about $50,000 or $60,000 a year teaching high school math, and for the large part, I was able to save little to none of that. So it's not to showcase like, hey, look at me, I come from a overly wealthy family, I have all of this stuff given to me, I can just sleep all day, work not at all, and I can build a multi-million-dollar mansion. No, I have built this truly from the ground up. Now, if you made it this far in the video and you aren't subscribed, I would love for you to be able to subscribe and stay tuned for all the updates as well as future videos that I have. Make sure to like the video and stay tuned for all of the other fun updates I have to come.